Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great day today. It's Sunday and it's Mother's Day. So, this morning I got up very early and I sneak out of bed right into the kitchen while my wife is still asleep. And today I'll be doing brunch for her. And yes, today is the day you guys, you men, should be cooking for your wives, for those mothers of your children. So I hope you all are in the kitchen, the men I'm talking about. I hope you guys are in the kitchen with me right now, making breakfast, making brunch. So I decided today I'm gonna make a traditional dish, a Guyanese dish or a Caribbean dish, which is saltfish and bake. And adding to that, I'm making some sausage, some eggs, and my daughter is making pancakes. So we're having a big brunch. So here I have my saltfish. Now, what you want to do first with your saltfish, you want to wash some of the salt off first. Then you put the saltfish into a pot with boiling water for about 20 minutes. Then you take your saltfish out, you rinse it, you get a new set of water, a new pot of water, and you repeat the process. After that, it's good to go. You're trying to get some of that salt off the saltfish. So I'm gonna come back to that in a minute. Then over here, I have my flour, 1 kg of flour. I have some salt, table salt. I have some turmeric, which is dye. I have some butter, and I have some paprika, some chilies. This is optional. You don't have to put that, but even the butter. But I'm just adding that to add flavor. And of course, you can use the yeast, or you can use baking powder. But in this case, I am using the yeast. Okay, so I'm gonna get started now. Now I add all my ingredients, my sea salt, my yeast, my butter, my paprika, and my turmeric. So you want to mix them all together like this, equally, and then you add water to bring the dough together. So here you have me kneading my dough for the bake. Bringing them all together. So you're gonna gradually add water at this stage because you don't want to put too much water to get the dough too soft. So you're gonna, gradually throw a little bit of water. So over here, we have my daughter making the pancakes. So she has flour, sugar, eggs, yeast, butter, salt, and milk. So now I'm taking the saltfish out. Then I'm gonna change the water. Guess that's a new water there, and then repeat the process. So here I have a new pot of water. As soon as it's hot, I'm gonna add my fish to boil once more. In the meantime, I'm gonna start cutting my seasoning, start preparing my seasoning. So this right here is my fish all ready to cook. Importantly, make sure you go through your fish to get these bones out. So I got a little tip for you. This is the pan that I was using to boil the fish. So to save yourself from washing a lot of dishes, you may want to reuse some of your utensils, okay? So here I'm gonna put a little oil, and yes, I have to video and cook together. Put a little oil. And then over here, I have my chili, my garlic, my onions, and my scallions. And of course some tomatoes. All ready to cook. So I'm gonna put these in like that because I don't have a cameraman or camera woman right now. Let's show you some of that scallion. You're gonna want to turn this and let it cook for about 1 to 2 minutes, and you add your saltfish. Now it's been cooking for like 5 minutes, so now I'm gonna add my tomatoes. And I'm gonna add some celery. And you wanna turn this up and let it cook for about another 5 minutes, and it's done. Please note that because it's saltfish and the fish is so salted, I'm not gonna use table salt on this because the fish already has salt. If the fish is too dry, you may want to add a little bit of water so it wouldn't burn, stick to the bottom of the pan. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water, like about 2 ounces of water, so my fish wouldn't stick at the bottom. So this is coming to life, my saltfish. So my next mission is my bake. I'm gonna go get started on that. So for your bake, you're gonna wanna add some flour, dry flour, onto your cutting board or wherever your countertop, whatever you're kneading the dough on, and then you try to compress the dough together. And you make it out into one long stock. Then you may want to cut them to portion size. Like these. You batter them in the dry flour. And you get your rolling pin. It doesn't have to be perfectly round.
Oh look, it's in a heart shape.
And it's Mother's Day, so I'm making a heart for my wife. Look at that. There's a heart. This one is for her. Here I have my saltfish coming to life. This looks beautiful. And of course I have my oil over that side. It's preheating to start frying my bake. After 15 minutes of cooking, our saltfish is ready to eat. This I'm talking about, y'all. That's my golden brown bake. Now my oil is in the pan and it's ready. So I'm gonna put these sausage. These I bought from the fowl farm. Wow, cover. These were freshly made. These were freshly made from the butchery at Rosenthal Butchery. Here I'm doing my eggs. So first you want to put some butter in your pan. I have my eggs there, 6 eggs. I have some onions, I have shallot, celery, and pepper. And a little pinch of salt. And they're all gonna fall in love. Because your eggs cook really fast, you wanna put your seasoning, your onions and your scallions in front about a minute or two to cook. Then you add your eggs. This is one of the fastest dish to cook. Takes about 3 to 5 minutes. Now you're gonna want to add your eggs. So what I do is I keep turning my eggs so it doesn't comes out all together. So this is how I want mine. And this is done. I'm leaving mine a little bit moistured. I don't like it too dry. Guys, well, behind me you can see my table all decked out. This morning I got up very early while my wife was still in bed. I sneaked out of the bed very quietly, went into the kitchen. I made bacon, I made saltfish, I made eggs, I made sausage. So this is the finished product, and I'm about to invite her to join me for breakfast. Very windy. Lemon water, and we have some grapes. So we're waiting the arrival of the special my children. My camera lady is going to be tasting.
Thank you so much.
We made it for her.
We have a heart-shaped bake here.
This food was made out of love for
It
you.
was, and I'm very surprised. And thank you all so much. Where do I start? Eggs. It's better than mine. Tastes like Daddy cooked this egg. Is it? Alright. Ooh, a big soft too?
It's making the shape of a heart.
I know, I saw
Out of
that.
love.
It tastes so good.
You want to try the sausage?
Sorry?
You want to try the sausage?
Oh yeah. Need a knife for this. Alright, this will do. Finger food. And everything tastes so sweet.
Alright, so I will join with my children. I will let them tell you. Today is Mother's Day, so guys,
Happy Mother's Day.
happy Mother's. So I would also
I need
want to
kisses.
join with my children to wish you
I need
happy
kisses.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, kissing me soon.
So this is what we do, guys. We enjoy life to its fullest. We're having a brunch right now. It's Mother's Day. My wife, my children, and myself. We are living life to its fullest. So we're gonna dig into this, and we're gonna have fun. And I hope that you guys, especially the male, went into the kitchen, made something special for your wives, for your mother, daughter, sister.
Oh, you guys made iced tea too?
And I hope I can create a little impact in somebody's life
Thank you.
so you can start doing what I am doing. Be part of your family. Be part of the things your family does. It's amazing. I love cooking. Cooking is a lot of fun. You don't have to be Mr. Gordon Ramsay to be a chef or be like him. You can be your chef. And believe me, the best chefs are the women who has been in the kitchen for 30 years and 40 years. I'm talking about my grandmother, my mother, or mothers and grandmothers. They are the greatest chef that ever existed, who's using homemade recipes. Not a few guys who went to cooking school and trained to cook. So I'm gonna go join my family for brunch. So if you guys like this video, please give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed as yet, you may want to consider doing that. For those who have subscribed, thank you. And thank you for the thumbs up. We are gone. Have a great day, people.